Speak of the devil.
Man, shut down. Come on, party
Why you
over.
mad?
What you mean why I'm mad? Get inside, man. It's over. Party over, man. Nut ass, man. Come on, man. Party over, man.
Dog,
Shut this nut ass.
The bond between Ballistic Beats and Joseline Hernandez was undeniably one of a kind. Their love story, marked by highs and lows, kept fans intrigued as headlines consistently highlighted their intense and occasionally turbulent romance. Famous for their fiery personalities and unpredictable behavior, this duo brought a raw, genuine vibe to the screen, making audiences question what was authentic and what might have been staged. Every new twist in their relationship turned it into a spectacle, fueling curiosity and sparking discussions among fans and the media.
Man, come on, man. What you talking about? Let's go. What's wrong with you, man? Come here. Yo, stop. Like, yo, you think this a game, man? I'm not playing with her, man. For that dumbass ball, man.
The intense event that led to the temporary halt of Joseline Hernandez and Ballistic Beats' engagement turned out to be far more dramatic than anyone had anticipated. Known as a music producer and reality TV personality, Ballistic had always appeared to be a supportive partner to Joseline, who proudly calls herself the Puerto Rican princess and rose to fame on Love Hip Hop Atlanta. Their relationship has been far from smooth, with frequent heated arguments displayed on social media and TV. However, the turbulence behind closed doors was even greater. One quiet afternoon in Miami, tensions began to rise. Joseline had just returned from a promotional event, while Ballistic was in his studio working on music. On the surface, everything seemed fine, but in reality there was turmoil brewing. Joseline, known for her fiery nature, was becoming increasingly dissatisfied with their relationship. Rumors of infidelity, trust issues, and communication problems were taking a toll. Common strains in relationships under constant public scrutiny. The breaking point came when Joseline confronted Ballistic over something she had heard. Whether the rumor was true became irrelevant in the heated moment. True to her unapologetically bold nature, Joseline demanded answers and clarity, expressing her emotions without restraint. As the argument intensified, old issues resurfaced, reopening past wounds, further eroding trust, and weakening the bond that once connected them. This explosive encounter revealed just how fragile their relationship had become, illustrating that even strong connections can be weakened by mistrust and unresolved issues. For now, their engagement appears to be on hold, but only time will reveal if they can rebuild trust or if this truly marks the end of their journey together. Their argument reached a boiling point when, in a sudden surge of anger, Joseline made a daring and unexpected decision. "Leave my house," she ordered, her voice steady and resolute. The strength of her tone allowed for no compromise or discussion. Her words seemed to hang in the air, filling the quiet with a sense of finality. Ballistic stood motionless, shocked, as the weight of her words started to settle in. The atmosphere was thick with emotions that had been simmering for too long, and now there was no way to undo what had been said.
What's wrong with you feeding somebody fruit? And then you telling us, the young boy, oh, don't tell nobody about what we did today, man. All this, man. Man.
Are you serious?
Yeah, you a nut, man. You not an example. You a nut.
What's
You
wrong?
a nut ass broad. That's what the you are.
Are you kidding
Man,
me?
you disrespect me. I told you, treat me like a king.
What?
You don't disrespect me, man.
Ballistic Beats, a music producer and reality TV star, was known for being a supportive partner to Joseline, who is often called the Puerto Rican princess and is a former star of Love and Hip Hop Atlanta. Their relationship seemed full of passion, but it was far from flawless. The couple often had public arguments and social media disputes, giving a glimpse into the struggles they faced behind closed doors. One afternoon in Miami, things took a dramatic turn. Joseline had just returned from a promotional event, while Ballistic was working in his music studio. On the surface, everything seemed calm, but beneath that, tension was building. Joseline was upset, feeling unsatisfied with their relationship. There were rumors about cheating, trust issues, and poor communication swirling in her mind, all things that can make relationships harder, especially in the public eye. At some point, Joseline confronted Ballistic about something she had heard. Whether it was true or not didn't matter. She was angry and demanded answers. As usual, she didn't hold back her feelings. And soon their argument grew louder and more intense. Old issues resurfaced, and the tension between them reached new heights. What started as a small disagreement quickly turned into a huge fight, casting doubt on whether they could make things work. This argument marked a major shift in their relationship. The strong bond they once shared seemed to crack under the pressure, reaching a breaking point. In the heat of the moment, Joseline, filled with rage, shouted the shocking words, "Get out of my house!" Her tone was firm and decisive, leaving a heavy silence hanging in the air. Her words reflected the deep emotions that had built up over time, signaling that their love story was now on a very uncertain path. Ballistic Beats was shocked and deeply hurt. He had supported Joseline through so much, standing by her side during their ups and downs. But now, he felt the ground slipping beneath him as their relationship seemed to be falling apart. He tried to keep calm, asking Joseline to sit down with him for a calm discussion. He hoped they could work through their issues if they communicated, but Joseline was firm and didn't seem interested in a discussion. Known for her strong personality and unwillingness to compromise when it comes to her peace of mind, she repeated firmly, "You need to go." Her voice was steady, making it clear that there was no room for debate. With that, she guided him out of the home they had shared together. Joseline's emotions were a mixture of hurt, anger, and a deep sense of betrayal. This wasn't a quick decision. It was something that had been brewing inside her for a while. When she finally made the choice, she was determined to see it through. Ballistic, still struggling to process what had just happened, quietly gathered his belongings and left. It felt like a scene from a reality show, dramatic and intense, but this wasn't something staged for the cameras. It was a painful moment happening in real life. News of their sudden breakup quickly spread on social media. Fans from all over shared their thoughts on what had happened. Some were shocked that Joseline would end things so abruptly with Ballistic, while others admired her for standing up for herself and setting boundaries. Many followers sympathized with her choice, believing that prioritizing self-respect is important, especially when things get tough in a relationship. In a later Instagram post, Joseline shared a message with her followers. "Sometimes you just have to choose peace." This simple line hinted at her decision to prioritize her well-being over holding on to a troubled relationship. Her post quickly gained attention, resonating with fans and others who had been through similar struggles. People appreciated her honesty and strength, seeing her as a role model for putting personal peace and self-worth above all else. Many commented with words of encouragement, supporting her decision and expressing how her message inspired them to think about their own boundaries. By sharing her decision publicly, Joseline was opening up about a difficult experience, giving others permission to make choices that protect their own peace, even if it means ending something that once felt unbreakable. For Ballistic, this was a painful wake-up call, and for Joseline, it was a new chapter in her journey. Though the relationship had once felt strong and full of promise, the struggles they faced eventually overshadowed the good times. In the end, Joseline's decision showed her followers that it's okay to step away from a relationship when it no longer supports your happiness. Her story became a powerful reminder to people watching that self-care and peace of mind are worth protecting, even when it means walking away from someone you love. In this very public breakup, Joseline showed her strength and resilience, sending a clear message about the importance of respecting oneself. For her and Ballistic, this moment might have been the end of their love story, but it was also the beginning of a new path for each of them. The events that unfolded reminded everyone watching that sometimes choosing yourself is the most courageous choice of all. With emotions at a peak, Ballistic appeared visibly wounded and taken aback by Joseline's words. He had stood by her through all the highs and lows, but now it was clear as day that their once strong bond had changed. Attempting to mend the situation, he sought a calm conversation, yet Joseline held her stance. Known for her passionate spirit, she wasn't one to yield, especially when it came to protecting her peace. "You need to go," she stated, her voice firm and resolute. Her words were conclusive, and without further discussion, she guided him out of the home they had shared for so long. The emotions in the air were raw, a tangled blend of pain, anger, and betrayal. This was not a staged reality show scene. It was their real lives, unfolding with the same intensity as on screen. As Ballista gathered his things and left, fans online reacted swiftly. Some were taken aback by Joseline's decision, while others commended her for setting boundaries and choosing self-respect over staying in a strained relationship. Later, she shared an Instagram post that read, "Sometimes you have to choose peace," which resonated deeply with her fans. To her, it was a reminder that no relationship, however solid it once seemed, was worth compromising her inner peace. Meanwhile, Ballistic took to social media with a cryptic post alluding to the pain he was feeling, leaving fans speculating if there was more beneath the surface. Their drama had reached a climax, and whether reconciliation was on the horizon remained unclear. The breakup captivated fans, blurring the line between reality TV and real-life heartache. Following their breakup, Joseline and Ballistic chose to keep their distance. Fans of their turbulent relationship wondered if this was the true end, or if there was still a chance for reconciliation. The speculation grew, yet neither gave a clear indication of where things stood between them. For those familiar with Joseline Hernandez's journey, one thing was evident: her resolve to stand up for herself, regardless of the consequences. Known for her fierce persona as the Puerto Rican princess, Joseline made a bold, defiant choice to prioritize her own well-being over the drama that had marked their relationship.